Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Zelda Classics Randomizer Modern. And in the last part, we took out 3 of the level 9s, 2-9, 3-9, and 4-9. Here in this part, we're going to do 5-9, 1-9, and all of the Lost Overworld items, including the Battle Arena. And then in the next part, we will finish off this quest for once and for all. We will go through the E, which is the dungeon we got. And I think I mentioned it in the last part, and if I didn't, you can go through any of the Zelda dungeons going through the Lost Overworld. So essentially, it does not matter which dungeon you find Zelda in. You can do whatever you like. So, you know, again, if you don't want to do, you know, the E and you want to do the L, you certainly can do that. You know, there's no harm in, you know, doing whatever you feel comfortable with. If that's the only one that you know where it is and how to get through it, and you know, you don't want to do all the backtracking and whatnot that is involved in the E or in the Z, or if you're better at the Z perhaps, you know, it's entirely up to you. I don't want to tell you guys not to do something just because you don't get it in a specific playthrough. But again, it's entirely up to you. And that's one of the good things about Randomizer, is that you can really, you know, whatever level you want to do, you can do. And I'm just going to show you where all the keys are also. Because in case you don't have the magic key, this could be a good place to get some extra keys, especially after going through 2-9. Now this room we will come back to later. So there's your compass. And just follow this around. For another key. You know, again, if you have the magic key, you don't have to do all this stuff. FYI, in case you're wondering. So this is leads you to one of the items. And if you don't have to kill these guys, you know, don't bother. And that is a one-way path, so you can't come back that way. Now let's see what's here. There's the gold arrow. It's actually not that useless because you actually do need it. So again, that's a one-way path, so you kind of have to go a little bit around to get to the other item. And the reason why you want to come back this way is to get to the other item. So you want to go into these stairs to get to the other item. And then all that's left is 1-9. And if you don't want the map, you don't have to come this way either, but, you know, might as well get it. You know, it might help you make a map of this place. There's the map. Now, if you go up from here, it's just basically another key. So, I'm just gonna skip it. But there's another key up there, just so you know. These fire souls really are good for money if you do need it for some reason or another. And basically, after this, you just make a beeline for the end, and you're done with this level. So basically, now you just and don't let that that boss roar trick you, because that is not it is not a Dodongo. I'm telling you right now, it is not a Dodongo. And there's the hammer. Really dead weight item now. I mean, it has happened to me before where that's happened, where I've gotten the hammer this late. But again, it's a dead weight item at this point. I mean, look at how long it took me to find the wallet upgrades. Yeah, it is not a Dodongo. And hopefully you found the fire boomerang by now. I mean, I guess if you're doing it levels 1 through 9, 1 through 9, 1 through 9, you're going to find it. But hopefully you have the fire boomerang at the very least before you come into this place. And the gold sword helps too. And you don't actually have to come this way if you're not doing map completion, but just because it's these bullet robes that make it hard, not the whiz robes themselves. And don't worry, I have not forgotten about some of the other paths. So the boss is just straight above you from here. So we'll come back to get the boss key. So there's another key. Might as well give my cane a little bit more mileage. And just go straight up to get to the boss. And you don't even have to kill this Patra either. I do know I missed one room here, but... Oh, I missed the boss key. Oops. My bad. I'm wondering why the boss door is not opening. I forgot I didn't get the boss key from this room here. Yeah, it's easy to forget to get the boss key. And I want to get my boomerang out for the boss. Leave him alone. Yeah, you have 2 Death Knights. And there's Tim's Fire. Yeah, I know I missed one. I apologize. Getting to that room is a pain if you don't do it on the way. So, I apologize. There's nothing in there anyway. If there is, there's maybe a key. So... let us take out the skull. And then we'll take out... go to the Lost Elf world. I mean, you can see I'm gonna go as quickly as I can through this level. Because I don't need the keys. I will do map completion in here, and since I have the magic key, I don't have to worry about not finding the keys. Because if you don't have the magic key for some reason or another, at this point you could be in a little bit of trouble. And the boss key in this dungeon is actually pretty easy to find. So just continue following this along. And I'll use my feather here to get this way. Now the door below you does not open, so don't try. Skip the land molas. Yeah, you could just... With the magic key, it does not matter. You can open up every lock. And remember, there are no walk-through walls in level 1-9. So don't try to go through any walk-through walls. You won't find any. And this is pretty much the same level 9 as it was. The only difference is that there are a couple of enemies that weren't in here originally, but other than that, it's pretty much the same. I mean, for all intents and purposes, it's the same level 9 as it was. And you can leave Patra alone if you want, or you can take him out. That Patra you don't need to take out. And this is how you get to the boss key. And there's also no, there's no fire robes in here. There's no mirror robes in this one. Yeah, that's where your boss key is. I mean, look, I took out pretty much the whole ring in one shot. So I'm gonna get remote super bomb upgrade in here. Trying to think. Narrow's Love will be in here somewhere. And the gold boomerang. Those should be the last two items in here. And then all we have to do is go to the E. And you do not have to go through all of 2-9 to get there, just so you know. What you have to do, essentially, is where 2-9 is in the Lost Overworld is where you have to go. And these, I think these remote super bombs are super bomb strength or gold sword strength. So they do quite a bit of damage. And again, if you can get those early, it breaks this game. Because then Dodongos are one hit. Yeah, Dodongos are all one hit. A lot of the enemies are one hit. I'm just trying to think what else. Some Wizrobes are one hit. Not necessarily the smartest thing, but I think because I hit it with the blade of the sword, it doesn't count as like going through 18 hearts. And I'm not gonna kill this one. I don't need to. And, of course, you have to go into this passage to get to the other item. I mean, normally I don't even do this much map completion in level 1-9. You know, just get the red ring, the silver arrow, and that's it. And get the Ganon. But kill these guys so they don't come back. I mean, again, I've had runs where, you know, I don't get sword upgrades as fast as I did in this one. There's the gold boomerang. Again, if you can get it early, it's better for you. So just about done with this place. Yeah, level 5-9 took the long. Yeah, these two levels are just the longest levels. I mean, there's just no way around that. And I'll go from above, just so I don't have to worry about those stupid likes. It's just amazing how quickly you take out even, you know, a whole room of Wizrobes. I mean, could you imagine if you had even a fourth of what you had in the, you know, in this quest for the first quest? You know, even if you just had the mirror shield, just adding that would make the first quest basically a joke. Because then Wizrobes would no longer be a problem. I mean, I guess then they'd have to put in a mirror robe to make it fair, but I mean, even then, mirror robes are not, you know, impossible. I mean, the mirror shield doesn't help you against Patras, but... And the last item will be Nero's Love, apparently. Just by process of elimination. You know what? I'm gonna want to get back to the start of the for the battle arena. All right. So, how do you get to the Lost Overworld? Do you ask? Well, I'm gonna show you how to get to the Lost Overworld. How to get the three items there. We will try to get one of the other items to the the amulet, the rumble pack. It'll depend on how long it takes to get it, but essentially you need one super bomb in each place to open up the Lost Overworld. And you need one super bomb. So, if you use your lens here, see there's a picture of a super bomb there. So just use a super bomb. Now you have to obviously have flippers for this, or else you can't do anything here. So, let us get one of the items, which is not very far from where we are. And pretty much anything else in here is just money. You know, everything else is just money in this place. I mean, there's really not a lot here. Yeah, this is the only way you can kill this Goma. And I believe these items are all fixed. So you can't, you know, worry about that. And there is the last Lens of Truth upgrade. I'm not going to explore this entire overworld, just so you know. I'm going to get the items. And that's probably about it. And get the... Yeah, I'm going to get the items and then... take it from there. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time. So if you blow your whistle here, you get to the L. And I believe you could open this with a regular bomb. I don't think you need a super bomb to open this. And the final money upgrade is there. All right, so in here is how you get to the battle arena, and this old man gives you the rumble pack. I don't think I'll get it on my first try, but let's see. Am I gonna get lucky? Nope, not on my first try. I don't actually know how many shots he takes. He's basically a Patra 3. And he drops any number of different things. From money to arrows to enemy bait to negative money. I mean, he doesn't drop positive money, I don't think. Not this one anyway. And I don't think you can get it in the battle arena. I think you have to get it from him. So if this takes more than, I'd say, oh, I don't know, 5 or 6 tries, then I may just have to say forget about it, because I don't want to spend an hour trying to get it, because it really is random. Or maybe I'll do it in a bonus video or something. Get him out from shooting fireballs at me at least. I think that's minus 80 rupees, the blue. So I'll give it 2 more tries, and if I don't get it, then I apologize. It really is random. And it's, you know, again, I could be here for an hour. You could be here for 5 minutes. So I'll give it 2 more tries, not including this one. And so 2 more tries now. And if I don't get it, we'll just have to do it without it. I mean, it's just too random to guarantee that I'll get it. So 1 more try after this, assuming I don't get it here. Because we're already at 30 minutes, so I don't... And it does not count towards your end of the things anyway. So I'll give it one more try. And again, if I don't get it, I apologize. You know, there's really nothing I can do about it. I can't force the game to have it. And that would be the other thing I would like them to... I mean, look, I don't think Hero of Fire is going to fix these two things, but if he could fix it and make it a little less than the 2% chance or 1% chance you have of getting it, then I would appreciate that. And I'm sure other people would also. Alright, so let's do the battle arena. It's really, really not hard at all. There's 2 paths to go. And of course you have another one to hit these guys too. And you really don't want to come here until you have everything. There's Death Knights, Mirror Robes. I mean, pretty much all the bosses. It's pretty much a big boss rush. I don't think he can drop the Stone of Agony is what it's called. So if you go up here, just get Wind Robes. And we'll start going to the right first. Go on the right side first. Alright, so basically, now one of the things you got to be careful of here is when you blow your whistle, get out of the way, because the whistle can... Oh, that must have been fixed. Okay. I thought I could have sworn the last time I played this, the whistle brought the whirlwind here. So I guess it was fixed. One of the things that was fixed about it. Alright, so basically, there's 2 ways you can go. So here's a Gleeok. So just get behind him and tank him out. I mean, it's not... I mean, you're going to face Fire Gleeoks, you're going to face Manhandlas. Yeah. There's a bunch of Patras. I think there's a Patra 2 in here, a BS Patra, a Patra 3 somewhere. I think it's in the up path. So there's 3 paths to take. And we'll go directly up the center first. Because here's Fire Gleeok. I might as well show off Nero's love. And here's Patra 3. And there will be another Patra 3 that we have to take care of also. And we'll deal with them in a second. Just want to do the other 2 sides. So now we'll just go straight up from here. So here you have your 2 Mirror Robes. No different than the last time we faced them in level 4-9. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to use Nero's Love. Well, that's okay. It's just so interesting fighting the old man after so long. Now, here's just Aquamentus. Now, I'm not going to fight these Dodongos. Kind of lazy. I guess I'd rather fight him and have a better chance of getting the Stone of Agony if he has the opportunity to drop it, which I don't think he can. But I'd rather fight him than the Dodongos, because the Dodongos definitely aren't going to drop it. And here's Rapid Fire Gleeok. Again, pretty easy at this point. And I know, yeah, I had a feeling there's definitely more Patras. Choose, I think it's a circle and an oval Patra. And we already fought these guys once. Gray skull shooters. Pain in the butt they are. I think the Death Knights are this way also. I think they're here. Yeah, you have 3 of them. And here you just have some Gomas. And here you have the last 2 bosses you can fight. You have Dark Link and Crazy Wizrobe. And the other room just has more of the same. And this is the last item that you need to get. And these are summoners. And that basically gives you unlimited sword beams. You know what? We'll try one more time to get the what we need from him. Come on, drop the Stone of Agony. Let my viewers see it. No. Yeah, I don't think he's ever going to drop it. All right, so Join me next time as we finish off Randomizer Modern. I'm Nitro6003, and I'll see you guys all next time.